Hey, what is up, squad? We are back with some more Ninjago Season 7 tier list. And once we're done with this, we'll be starting Season 8. Because I'm pretty hyped to start Season 8. But yeah. But for Ninjago Season 7 tier list, not gonna lie, there was a lot less characters than last season. 100% a lot less. Definitely a lot of intriguing characters. A lot of ups and downs, definitely. And I'm kind of curious where I'm going to place these characters. But yeah, hyped to, do this. If you guys want early and uncut reactions, make sure to check out the Patreon. If you want early edited reactions, check out the membership. And let's get right to it. First things up, Dareth. I don't know. I love Dareth at the start. Start of the season, great character. Like S+ for me. He just brought back that comedy aspect to him, right? Lighting up the mood. The stuff with Ronan and stuff like that. It was the way we were kind of just pairing off each other. Definitely interesting. And then the fake trophy stuff, that shit was hilarious. Like, who would have thought that bro was buying the fake trophies from Ronan? Like, what the fuck? That was actually crazy. All right, you got Acronis and Crutz. Bro, I actually like the two, bro. I generally love both villains. I think both of them were great. I think I would probably put Crutz a little bit lower though. I think I liked Acronis way better. It was definitely a cool character from the start, like coming from the time portal. In the very first episode, fighting Wu. Obviously, it was kind of getting destroyed in the hand-to-hand combat, but then when he got the time blade, bro, that shit was kind of cooking, man. And then just throughout the thing, I liked his little interactions with technology, and then I really enjoyed the fact that he was finding it amusing and amazed by the current world's technology, unlike his brother, right? Obviously his brother was very, how do I say, rejecting technology, even though he was using it for himself. Like, he's a very contradictory person, because like he's using technology even though he hates it, you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, overall I do like these two as a villain. They were great villains. Like, contrary to what everyone else says, I think time power is fucking OD as shit, man. Like, time powers is so crazy. Now, what makes me wonder, if there's a time element user, does that mean there's a space element user? Because that would be super interesting. All right, let's move on to the next one. Samurai X. Okay, the new Samurai X, I don't know. I feel like I need to see more of it. I feel like I didn't get enough of Samurai X. I thought we were going to get a whole lot more. So I think I want to put the new Samurai X at A for now. I'm still under the impression that I think it's 100% has to be wait, why did I forget the name? I just forgot her name. Wait, Pitzel. Yep. Okay. Not sure why I forgot Pitzel's name. Okay, but yeah. I'm under the impression it is Pitzel. I generally can't think of anyone else, because we still haven't gotten Pitzel back into Zane's head. So that means she's moved from that hard drive and probably moved into Samurai X's system, I guess, somehow. And that's kind of how we brought it back, right? And I am loving the blue, like the blue-black colors. I can see why Jay also liked it, because, those are his kind of like favorite mix or blend of colors, right? But yeah, for now, an A. Like, I feel like next season, you got to show a lot more, and then maybe I can move Samurai X up. All right, Dr. Borg. Dr. Borg is kind of crazy. Like, I did not think he would be able to build a time machine. Like, straight up, generally. Like, generally, the fact that Borg can make a time machine, or like an apparatus that can even, I guess, like accommodate the time blades, is already crazy in itself. And I'm like, dude, you're making this thing from out of like random scrap metal parts that the Vermilion Warriors just randomly collected. I'm like, holy fuck, that's actually crazy. But yeah, I think I move him up to an A. He's a great character. I do like him. Yeah, I think I like him more than Samurai X at the current stage. All right, Commander Makima. Bro, I actually love Commander Makima. I think she was very smart, very good plans. Stopped Borg on multiple occasions from sabotaging the time machine, which is kind of crazy. I actually really enjoyed her as a character. But the fact that Acronis and Crush just got rid of her at the end, I was like, what the fuck? They're just like, dude, ain't no way, man. I'm like, obviously she's part of the Iron Doom now, right? They're like kind of together. I do wonder how that works though. Like, how does that work? Like, it's so weird that they come together, become their individual thing when they're under a helmet. But then when they go to the Iron Doom, they're just like one collective, I guess, algorithm, or I don't even know how to say it. One collective group of snakes that just somehow came to be one. You know what I mean? I still don't really get how the Vermilion Warriors work though. So yeah. But overall, super good character. Really enjoyed her throughout the show. So yeah. All right, we got the Rag Monk and his partner. I don't know, man. I really did not like these two. They were, I mean, yeah, they're kind of like Chop and, you know, like the usual. I think I'll put them at B. I think they were pretty ass though, as for commander level. They were definitely like a little bit of comedic relief, but it wasn't really hitting that much. All right, for me, they were kind of lame and ass. So for B for now. Skylar. I mean, I really wish we got more Skylar. Like, I like her, but she didn't really show much. So for now, I'll just have her at B. Obviously, the stuff that happened the previous season never happened. So yeah, and the fact that she's still just normally running the noodle shop, nothing's happening. She's just there to, you know, have a talk with, you know, with Kai and Nya. And it was kind of funny how you know, I kind of got baited by Nya because she said that it was Skylar when she confronted Samuraiets. So then it made me think, oh, okay, she figured it out, it was Skylar. I was like, damn, Skylar's going to be the new Samuraiets. But no, it was a fucking bait, so it wasn't. And the question is, when is she ever going to, like, come back to relevancy? I assume recent, right? Like in the next few seasons, probably. In these recent seasons, maybe. I don't know. Or these upcoming seasons, not recent seasons. Upcoming seasons, right? She'll be more relevant. I do wonder whether we're going to get more progress on her relationship with Kai, because I feel like ever since Chen's Island, right, they are together, right? Like, they haven't really shown it, though. Like, there hasn't been much romance between the two. They haven't displayed it, haven't shown anything in the past, I would say, 3 seasons, right? Even though they've kind of, you know, talked a little bit there and there, right? But other than a little bit of talk, they haven't really done much with their relationship. So, yeah. So it makes me wonder, is she even still seeing Kai like right now? But yeah. All right, we got Kai's father, and let me grab the mother. Where's the mother too? All right, Kai's father and mother, I kind of put them together. They're okay. It's like, yes, they're crazy for making the time blades, but I felt like we didn't get too much out of them. I felt like the way they were introduced or reintroduced, and also the way the backstory played when Akronauts came, right? I mean, not Akronauts, Kruts came, right? It could have been done a bit better, in my opinion. But for now, I think I'll have them at B. Yeah. Unfortunately, they didn't get too much of a showing other than the backstory. Them showing, you know, completing the time blades, and then also in the backstory where they, you know, pretty much, I guess, give up themselves in exchange for their child's safety, right? But yeah. All right, for now, that's just a B. All right, Lloyd. What was he doing this season? Master in training. That's right. A master in training. He was okay. I don't think it was like his best of seasons, because the focus wasn't on him too much this season. But overall, I still really enjoyed him. I know it was more of a development growth for him to become, you know, learning how to become a master, right? Obviously, he did show glimpse of that, but he's not fully there yet. And now he's, you know, pretty much taken Wu's, I guess, position. Now that Wu is gone, now that Wu is lost in time, I guess they do need someone to take control, like fully in charge. And obviously, he hasn't had the best of decisions, but he kind of did make up for it at the end. And I do enjoy seeing that growth. So he's an S for now, not S plus this season. All right, we have Jay's father and mother. They got, okay, I'm just trying to think what they did. Okay, they got kidnapped, and then, yes, we try to save it. I mean, I always like Jay's father and mother. They're always just, you know, a nice, wholesome couple. Always coming through for Jay when, you know, even though Jay always liked to whine a lot, right? And then the father always, you know, setting him straight, right? So I always like these two. I'll put them at B. And you kind of got the reporters and stuff. These ones, I can't really say they did too much, right? Like, I'll just put them there, right? I'll put them at NA for now. They didn't do too much of the season, like that warrants them to be ranked. All right, Karloff. Dude, I really wanted to see Karloff actually fight this season. Like, I love Karloff, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll just put him at the bottom end of B. But I really wish that he actually fucking helped with the ninjas. It would have been cool to see one of the few elemental masters make a comeback. Obviously, he's retired now, which was really surprising to hear, by the way. I did not expect him to retire. But yeah, I would have loved to see the Venge Stone off him, helping the ninjas fight the Vermilion Warriors. Would have loved to see Metal Man, bro. Like, damn, that would have been fucking sick, bro. So a little bit wasted opportunity here to give him a cameo, but then don't let him fight. Like, come on, man. I felt like it wasn't even a cameo. He actually had quite a few lines too, man. So yeah. All right, we got Cole's dad's singing group, and Cole's dad. I mean, they're always enjoyable, right? Like, I feel like I have a lot at B this season. What the hell? All right, I'll put them at B. It was a pretty good rhythm, to be honest. It was a good, it was a good way to, cheer the workers. All right, Kai. I enjoyed Kai this season. Kai was really good this season. I liked what we did with Kai. With him, questioning his parents, him, reading through books and stuff like that, searching for the logo, trying to remember what that logo represent, him thinking his parents, were traders and stuff like that. I really loved the direction we took with Kai this season. And then showing an emphasis on more of his story and his parents' story, right? So I really enjoyed Kai and Nya this season. Wait, let me also put Nya. Like, I'm gonna put these top two this season. And then the Fusion Dragon, that shit was clutch. That shit was so fucking cool. The Fusion Dragon between Nya and Kai. And the thing is, we've only seen that once before, right? With Nya and Jay. And I was a little bit surprised that this time they needed the sword that his father made, right? In order to make this Fusion Dragon. It kind of makes me wonder, are they able to make it kind of like what Jay and Nya did, right? Make it without a tool, right, in between as a medium. But yeah, overall, really two good characters this season, so enjoyed them a lot. All right, we got our Serpentines. I mean, W scales for helping out as always. You got Mini Junior. Yep, great. I mean, he didn't really do much, so I'm gonna just do NA. Like, other than mapping out the area, he didn't do much. All right, you got all our Elemental Masters. The thing is, it's a bit hard to rank these Elemental Masters because they're not the main focus of the backstory. Obviously, we got Jay's mother. I'm gonna put these two here. Just trying to think. They showed some decent powers, right? Yeah, I think I'll just put all the Elemental Masters in the lower end of B. Like, I don't really know how I was to rank them. I might put Jay's mother and the previous ice user a little bit higher. I might put them around here because they got more showing, right? Yeah, let's do that. But other than that, they weren't the main focus of the backstory, so it was like it's hard to really say anything. But it's kind of cool that we got to see them. So yeah. All right, who do we go next? Zane. I mean, Zane was definitely interesting this season. He got taken out, lost his memories. Pitzel wasn't there. I don't know. He kind of felt like a non-factor this season. He didn't really do too much, in my opinion, other than like doing the unconscious thing, right? When he was, at the, I guess, power plant and stuff like that. But other than that, I felt like he wasn't too great this season, in my opinion. But then again, he wasn't the main focus, right? So I'm gonna put Zane A. I think this is probably my lowest rating for Zane too, surprisingly. Is that Young Garmadon? Yes, it is Young Garmadon. I'm trying to see. Yeah, Young Garmadon. Wait, where's Young Woo? I'm surprised they didn't put Young Woo here. Okay. Wait, I'm going to put Young Woo here. Alright. So, yeah, I've got Young Woo and Young Garmadon, bro. Loved Young Woo and Young Garmadon. Like, just the battle between them and the time of, Hands of Time, right? It was so fucking sick. Like, let's be honest. That battle was so cool in the backstory. Him teaming up together. And then at the end, coming together with the Time Blades, right? It was so cool, like the hand-to-hand combat. So I really, really enjoyed that episode, right? Episode 3. It was cool seeing both of them. I actually really, really like them. I'm gonna move them up, man. Yeah, I'm gonna put them up there. Let me also move up Chronots to me. Chronots was so really good. All right. Let's see. Jay, I'm just trying to think. What did Jay do this season? Okay. For me, I think Jay was in the same category as Zane. A lot of unnecessary whining, I feel like. Especially at the start, the very first episode. But then he had his cool moment, right? With the bike, with the time bubble. Okay, no. Now that I think about that, I kind of want to put him at S. Yeah, I'm putting him at S now. After that time bubble scene. But first episode, whining too much, man. Like, literally whining too much. After, like, you know, moving all the boxes and then that and then the time pretty much between them finishing the boxes and then going to Wu, where their monastery is, right? But other than that, everything else was fine. And then, dude, just that 6th scene of him in the bike, bro, that shit was peak, bro. Straight up. So I'm gonna put him at S this season. Okay, let's go with Cole. Still can't control the earth punch, but overall, I love the earth punches, man. The earth punches are so fucking sick. Hopefully, like, I want him to have, you know, I want him to do more with this earth punch. I want him to control it better. Obviously, the opponents this time weren't really the perfect opponents for him to use earth punch because they could keep reforming. But the thing is, if they weren't an opponent that could keep reforming, those earth punches are fucking deadly, man. So overall, I really enjoyed Cole this season. All right, Ronan. I mean, I always like Ronan. But obviously, he only had a short appearance with him and Dareth's, you know, kind of gig. I was hoping he'll show a little bit more. But overall, I like Ronan. For now, I'll just put him at A. So yeah. All right, Masako. Masako had a little bit of showing this season. I think I put her at A too. Like, we also got to have that little fight with the Vermilion warrior, right, with the pans, man. That shit was pretty clean. Like, damn, she was showing skill too, and she was kind of showing in style as well. All right, Wu first episode, great, like super awesome. And then after that, he became bedridden, right? And then, you know, he still had a couple moments there and there with him having a little bit of that time, having a little bit of the showing with the time blades as well. And then also at the end, you know, after all that, you know, sacrificing himself, you know, letting Kai and Nya return back to the present, him, you know, sacrificing himself to take down Chronots and Krutz. I do still wonder what the fuck has happened. I can't believe we left on a cliffhanger. But for now, I think I put him on the same, yeah, probably S+ this season. I really, really enjoyed Wu. Obviously, you had both Wus, right? But I'm kind of categorizing them differently. Overall, the season was surprisingly a lot higher average. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think I had any characters I would put in C. The reason being is because I think all of them did their job. They had great showings. So there was just no one to warrant them to be C or lower this season. Maybe you could argue the Elemental Masters and maybe the Serpentine, like, because they didn't do too much. But overall, I enjoy them as characters. So for now, I think this would be my list. It's pretty nice and simple. But yeah. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that tier list. We are going to be starting season 8 now, which a lot of you guys have been hyping for. I actually cannot wait. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. And I'll catch you guys next time. Laters.